Good afternoon, everybody. It is JohnDaragon here. Welcome back to the Minecraft world. So in the last episode, we got pretty much hopelessly lost, and finally made our way back to our little, oh, hang on, sorry about that. I went in full screen mode. That's what that little to each side was. Sorry about that. The problem was we had forgotten something. We had forgotten carrots. So I went off on a bit of a journey off screen because I didn't really want to do that again on screen. Just 2 episodes of me just purely running around and doing absolutely nothing. I just didn't think that would be a super cool thing to do and all. Man, that is a big salmon. Look at that. And all. So I went and found some carrots. Not many, but did get a few. And you know what? A few is all we need. Anyway, so we're going to, I could have sworn I had wheat seeds too, but guess I let those go. This is potatoes, right? I'm correct. Okay, yes, this is potatoes. And I guess we can go ahead and have our little first harvest here. Oh, looks like we have some potatoes ready to go. Almost. Oh, and look, our pumpkins are coming along nicely. We do have some melon. We have a lot of melon seeds. We can get those planted down just like that. Beautiful. And we're not going to harvest these right now because, well, to put it simply, that's a lot of inventory space. Oh, I don't know if that's ready or not. It looks like it's ready. It is ready. Okay. Let's just drop that for a moment, so that we can gather this one over here as well, which is also ready. Drop that for a moment. Our inventory is very full right now. That's why we're having such trouble. That's cocoa beans. We can't do anything with that. We're going to plant the beetroot seeds over here. Not really certain what you can use beetroot for, but the whole point is just to simply have them. And then we have carrots. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And there we go. I think we have every crop in Minecraft now. I'm not entirely certain on that, but I'm pretty certain that that's every crop that we can have. So in other words, our farm is complete. And now we can move on to the mining. We have been woefully... Oh, there's a wheat seed. I guess we'll go plant that. Gosh, we have so much. Just look at all the bread that we have, and we got 19 more hay bales. That is just insane. Our inventory is just a absolute monster of a mess right now. We did pick this up though. This button. Oh, we do have. Oh, we do have carrots. Oh, I didn't look in the bundle. I went off looking for carrots for nothing. Oh, I'm so... you don't understand, I'm face palming right now. I'm so nettled at myself right now. It's actually insane. And oh my gosh, I feel so stupid. I went off looking for more carrots. I went to that village and just found like 4 more carrots. And I'm just like, really? That's all there is? But you know, I got the carrots, so it didn't really matter to me that much, because like, oh, I've got carrots now. But look at that, there's plenty of carrots in our inventory. We're too stupid to look in our bundle. Gosh dang it, I feel like such a fool now. But that's okay. That is okay, because now our carrot patch is almost full. And we do have some bones. So we could, in theory, use up some of that bone meal to finish up our farm, but that's fine. That's okay. We don't really need to do that. What I do need to do is cook up a little bit more copper. No, I just need to make more copper stuff, because we are dreadfully out of that. Oh, and we also need to make a place for a mushroom farm. Now, I've never made a mushroom farm before, So I am not entirely certain how mushroom farms work. So that's going to be very interesting. Let's actually move over here. Let's just kind of keep everything, you know, kind of keep everything settled here. Shall I put, I'm gonna put this over, let's take this up. Let's put this here, put that there, and we'll just keep this one as extra. We do have a smithing table as well. We'll put that over here. That's fine. And we're pretty much just putting away anything else that we have at the moment. This raw copper, we can just toss that in there and let that cook. I don't want to do the mushrooms right now because, like I said, what I really, really want to do right now is I want to get a mine going. And in order to get a mine going, I'm gonna need lots and lots of ladders. Because what I want to do is I want to dig down to minus 53 and start, essentially start strip mining. That's pretty much the goal there. Let's refresh all of my tools as they are quite busted up. And like I said, copper, the not really cool thing about copper is that it's so plentiful that we don't have to worry about wasting any, really, and all. I brought this chest with me and all that just in case we do need stuff like that. So I'll keep this bundle on me just for, I guess, if I need it. I'm going to take this blast furnace with me as well. That way, if we happen across any iron, we can go ahead and start cooking it, you know? And so in that case, I will also bring my coal with me as well, you know? That way we can just kind of keep this trail going here. Can we fit that bread in there? Yeah. All right. So that's all we really need. We need ladders. Lots and lots of ladders. It is going to take a lot of ladders to get down to that level. So we're going to take basically a full stack of 64 here. And oh dear. Man, even that's not going to be enough. Whew. Alright, let's just make a whole nother run of sticks here. Because obviously that's probably what it's going to take. Oh my goodness, that is still not enough. We need probably roughly 3 stacks of ladders. We're gonna have to go chop some wood. Do we have any more wood that I just didn't notice? No. We are dreadfully out of supplies, it would seem. So, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's just go ahead and make as many ladders as we can. And all. Who knows? We might be able to make a decent amount to start with. Just like I said, just oh, that's it. That's all we can make. Okay, so we'll have to go chop some wood later because we are, like I said, we are dreadfully out of ladders. But like I said, that's fine because we don't desperately need more than that right now. But it is nighttime again, somehow. I swear it's nighttime comes so often in the world of Minecraft. Okay. Now let's find a spot for our mine. Now, I did kind of run the thought of putting the mine down here. And the reason why is because, to be perfectly honest, I really want to start my mine as close to the like the lowest area as I can find, because the lower that I am, the less I'm gonna have to dig myself, and that is preferable. So if I dig out this little area here, got problems there. Oh, like, oh no. Oh, that's so funny. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How was water up that high? Right there. That's weird. Well, I get a bad feeling about some of this sand. Here we go. This is looking cool. Okay, so you know what? This is a little too messy for me. I think what we will do is we'll go in here. No, we'll go in here to our little cobblestone mine, and we will instead first make certain that our path is clear. Doesn't look like that interferes at all, or at least not enough to matter. So we're gonna start right here, methinks. We're gonna put a ladder there and put a torch here. Oh, torches. Oh, if we're gonna need torches, we're gonna need wood, and you know what that means. It means we're gonna go chop some wood real quick. And all. I just realized I have 6 torches, and I'm gonna need more than 6 torches. So let's go get some wood really quick. This will do. We can just chop this tree right here. This should provide us with enough sticks to get us going. Only need 12. 48. Beautiful. Alright, and that gives us just a little bit of wood to play with as well. Okay, back to the mine. Back to the mine, to the mines. Everybody get to digging the mine. I don't know. But what we're going to do is we're just going to find a perfect spot. Just like this. Is this perfect? Yes, this is perfect. And we are literally just going to dig straight down. Just hoping that we don't accidentally somehow fall into some lava. And we're gonna do this all the way down to floor minus 53. Now, the reason that I do this is usually somewhere along the way we'll run into a cave. And that cave is always usually packed with ore and stuff like that, so I like doing it this way because it is super duper lazy. And we also do this. We also run into iron and other ores that we very much would like. Wow, this is a big iron vein. Uh-oh. I don't see any iron behind it, so that's fine. Oh, I think we accidentally bumped a creeper off of his pedestal or whatever he was standing on. But anyways, oh, so you see, I gotta be careful. Gotta make sure I've got it lined up perfectly. Oh, we got some copper. Oh, we'll go ahead and dig. Oh, there goes that first pickaxe. We'll go ahead and dig out this little bit of copper here. I'm not gonna dig out all of it because, yet again, this is just so plentiful. We don't need to dig out all of this copper, and all I'm doing this for is to fill in these spots. That way we don't have that looking down our mine shaft. As you can see up at the top left of your screen, the Y coordinate is how high up we are in terms of block. And what did I say? Looky there. Lapis lazuli. Or something like lazuli, or however you pronounce it. I just call it lapis for short. And just like that, there we go. Now we can just block that up. Continue our journey. Get back into the perfect position here, where we can just literally look down and dig. And we have reached deep slate. This is good news. This means that we are... Oh, that's gold. Okay, so this is exactly why we brought this blast furnace. So we're going to place this blast furnace down. And we're going to get this, let's get this iron cooked up. Now, normally, a piece of coal only lasts, I believe, 8 cooks, or 8 pieces of anything, but I think, since a blast furnace is roughly, I think, double that of a normal furnace, we should be able to cook... Well, obviously it's not double, but it's like 1.2 or something, so obviously we should be able to cook 10, right? Ah, this is interesting. It only lasted, but it cooked it faster. It still only lasted the same amount, but it cooked it way faster. All right, that's fine. Curious. I didn't know that's how it was. I thought it was faster. I know, we need some sticks. We're gonna make a couple of iron pickaxes. There we go. So now, we have just made our ability to gather things a whole lot better. We'll put that there. Okay, now let's pick up our blast furnace, pick up our crafting table, and now let's mine this gold. Good old gold. Now we do need gold for things, you know, not very many things, but a few. Lock that up as normal, and now we'll continue. That's pretty much how you do mines. Oh, I am excited to hit a big deep slate cave. That would be pretty cool. But I would like to hit it somewhere really, like around the minus, like the minus 45 to like minus 60 like area, because then we can pretty much guarantee that that cave will be loaded with diamonds. Even if we do get a bunch of diamonds, we're probably not going to immediately mine them. We may mine them to just get a, oh, that's redstone. We may mine them in order to get, like, a diamond pick, just to get us started on, like, going to the nether and whatnot. Oh, shoot! Well, that was a shocker. What was that? I don't think I've ever heard that noise before. Curious. There is an awful lot of iron here, though. So we will take our time and obtain all of that. Oops. Accidentally reset my progress on that. Did you guys hear that noise? What was that? I've never heard that noise before. Oh, we'll have to keep an eye out. You know, there may be some creatures lurking about. Hello? Oh, it don't look like there's much over here. We'll just block that back up. Well, no reason to leave it open if there's nothing there. I think that was that dripstone there. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of sussing me out a little bit. Like, I've got to admit, I'm uncomfortable. Which is really funny, because I am fully armored. Or at least I'm armored enough to where most mobs that I could run across would be of no real threat to me. So I'm just a tiny bit curious as to why I'm so worried. You know, let's block that up. We'll just do a little bit of exploring here, off the beaten path. Thank you very much. I don't want to go too far here. Well, that kind of made that decision for us. Like I said, I don't want to go too far here because my whole goal is to get down to kind of a more proper mining level. Not to just settle with what I've found. Okay, just like that. Okay, let's gather our torches. Keep an eye out for monsters or whatever the heck made that noise. Let's get out of here. If you guys want to talk about something spooky for a moment, how do you guys feel about collecting your torches in mines? Like, you know, you're putting your back to the darkness and all. Is that a little spooky to you guys? Maybe a little bit frightening? That's something, something that kind of maybe bugs you just a tiny bit? Oh, am I the only one? Oh, oh, so this is a wall. Then, not that, I didn't mean to use my iron pickaxe for that, but so be it. We got some tough. We'll use this cobbled deep slate. Okay, well, at the very least, that's blocked up now, so we don't have to worry about whatever that was over there. And there we go. Alright, let's gather up the rest of this redstone, which, challenge it would seem. There we go. Beautiful. Oops. Alright, let's continue our journey. This time, let's be wary to not accidentally fall into a cave. Just literally walk right off into a cave just because we're not paying attention. There are some people who like building with this. I still just prefer my good old cobblestone and oak planks. I'm a very basic, I'm a simple man. I like simple things. Some iron ore. Lovely. Huh. Well, that was very interestingly placed. So we're getting close to our destination. We're looking for floor 53. That's where we would like to stop. And we'll start strip mining from there. Though I really would like to find an actual cave as well, but we may actually have to go down into a proper cave from the surface in order to do that. And if that's the case, no big deal. We can do that, and we can use this for our, diamond strip mining. But the caves, strip mining is kind of not super duper necessary anymore, because the caves down in these deep slate are just so overpowered. So if we dig down a bit further here, we should reach bedrock, but like I said, we're not going to bother with that. Instead, what we're going to do is we are now... Okay, the torch is on that side, so the ladder should be on this side. So now we're just going to make our way back up. We're just going to place our ladders. I think I overestimated actually how many ladders I actually needed, but that's okay because we can use ladders for other things as well. So it's not a super duper big deal. I also forgot to bring a bucket of water down here, which I guess when I get back up to the surface here, I will just remedy that by going to get a bucket of water. There was that noise again. Did you hear that? What an odd noise. I know that I'm not playing any sort of horror mod pack or anything like that, or else I'd be a little concerned. Which, by the way, if you guys would like to see me play a horror mod pack, then I am actually totally down. I will play a horror mod pack if that's what you'd like to see. I'm not terribly frightened of horror mod packs. They do spook me. They can jump scare me and whatnot, as they do. No, I was just trying to break that to get it out of my inventory. All right. Excuse me. So peaceful. Well, it would be peaceful if if there weren't just a bunch of monsters over there. What is that? Is that a torch? Did I put a torch over there? I don't know why I would have put a torch over there. I'll have to go check that out. And all. Okay, so Oh, we have so much in our inventory. We can put this cobblestone away. We can put this raw copper up here, and we're gonna let's take 16 coal with us. We'll just leave the rest of that up here, because we can always just find more coal down there, probably. Let's start sticking our redstone dust and all of that there. We will just take... we'll start cooking this iron down there, but we'll go ahead and let this gold cook up here. We need a bucket of water. We can leave this cobbled deep slate up here, as well as this lapis. Kind of just clearing out our inventory here a little bit. Okay, let's head back down. Let's go get a little bucket of water first, because we do need one. Excuse me. Oh dear. Hold up. We've got company. Repel the invaders. Denied. Pick up all of our arrows that we can. Grab a bucket of water. Need to make another staircase around here. Whoa, pig! Oh, we will stick this in here, and we're taking that iron down with us. And who am I kidding? I'm gonna take more coal with me. I'm gonna take more coal with me. Yo, that creeper just spawned right in my face. Did you see that? Did you guys see that creeper just spawn in right next to us? What was up with that? I should have placed a torch down there. I can't see anything. Normally I would just fall and all and just water bucket, but because I can't see the bottom, I'm a little kind of cautious, because the bottom could come up very quickly. Oh, okay. As I said, the bottom could come up very quickly, and it would be very difficult to to judge that distance. Anyway, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna just carve out an area here, and this is where we are going to make our strip mine and all. So now once we have some better stuff, aka diamonds and whatnot, then we will use this area as a strip mine. I brought all of this down here so that I could have a little base of operations, if you will, and also so that we can start cooking this, so that we can pretty much in essence retire our copper pickaxes, because we kind of don't need it anymore. We can honestly start just using our iron pickaxe for pretty much everything, and just not worry about it. We're not probably going to immediately start strip mining here, because unfortunately I didn't run into a cave, at least not a good cave, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back up to the surface, and we are going to start looking for an actual cave up there. Because what we really need is one of those big, huge caves that just have loads of diamonds and other stuff in them. That's what we're really looking for here. So I'm just going to let this iron cook, and then I think we'll go ahead and end the episode off here, and all just in our little cave and all that. So with that being said, thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys liked the video, I hope you will subscribe for more, and I will see you all next time. Bye.